Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.02679 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 2.13%. and in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also show you the key chart patterns that we have information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Vechain from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.02 mark. And if I start my analysis here on the daily chart, you can see we had been trading within this channel. We managed to break out of that channel to the upside. We continued pushing higher. We even managed to break above key areas of resistances here on the daily chart. We also faced a key area of resistance at around the $0.03362 mark, and we did not manage to break above that key area of resistance. We got rejected, and we are seeing a massive pullback to the lower side. And if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart, after making our low at around the $0.02 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside. We also managed to break above key areas of resistances here on the 4-hour chart, even saw a retest here on the 4-hour chart of those key areas of resistances, and we continued pushing higher. And here on the 4-hour chart, you can also see we had been trading within this descending channel. We managed to break out of that descending channel to the upside and continued pushing higher, and before we got rejected at around the $0.03362 mark, we had also been trading within that channel right there, and we saw a breakout out of that chart pattern to the lower side, and we have continued pushing even lower. And this movement to the upside here on the charts, I was terming this as an Elliot wave structure, having this as the high of the wave 1. Then we saw an upward movement in the formation of a wave 3, then I expected a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I get a little bit into the details of this fractal wave within a wave 1, so that it can give me the key scenarios that I expect to play out, I had a target area for that third wave to the upside, basing it on the trend-based Fibonacci's, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gave me a target area to around the $0.03161 mark for that third wave here on the charts, and you can see Vechain respected that. We even overshooted that key target area to the upside, then faced a key area of resistance and saw a massive pullback to the lower side in what I believed was the formation of a wave 4. And because a wave 4 is a retracement of the third wave, we can use the Fibonacci's to get a target area for that third wave to the lower side by connecting the fibs from the low of the wave 3 to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, which I can mark out here on the charts like that. And you can see Vechain respected that. We came down into that target area down here, and we even overshooted it. And because this is an Elliot wave structure, we also need to have invalidation points here on the charts. And for us to invalidate an Elliot wave structure, that can only happen in the formation of a wave 4. As we retrace to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, we don't expect a wave 4 to retrace into the high of the first wave to the upside, the high of the first wave. So the high for that first wave was at around the $0.026 mark, and I have marked it out here on the charts using this dotted line, and you can see Vechain came down into that target area for that invalidation point, and having done so, that invalidated this Elliot wave structure and its target areas, so I need to remove them and now start to think of this movement to the upside as something else, and that can only be an ABC correction. So whatever we are seeing here is just a massive ABC correction, and we made our high at around the $0.0339 mark. And having done so, whatever we expect on this other side is the formation of a 5-wave structure to the lower side, and that could be giving us lower lows here on the charts. So whatever we are seeing here, this might be the first wave of that 5-wave structure. Then I expect a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to give us lower lows here on the charts. And once that happens, then we can name the new low as the low for that massive ABC correction, and then expect a very nice bounce to the upside. And if I get a little bit into the details of this 5-wave structure to the lower side, so that it can give me the key scenarios that I expect to play out, using the Fibonacci's, we can first get a target area for that first wave of that 5-wave structure to the lower side by connecting the low of the wave A to the high of the wave C, and that gives me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382 as a maximum, which is a target area that I have marked out here on the charts. And you can see Vechain has respected that. We came down into that target area, we have maximized it, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is a very nice bounce to the upside in what might be forming a wave 2 to the upside of that 5-wave structure. And using the Fibonacci's, we can get the target area for that second wave, assuming the low for that first wave is in. And to do that, I just need to connect the fibs from the high of the wave 1 to the low of the wave 1, and that gives me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, and that is between the $0.029 mark and the $0.028 mark. So whatever I expect to see here on the charts, so it's possible we are going to continue pushing higher, get into this target area, which is not that far from the current prices that we are trading within. We are trading at around the $0.026 mark, and my target area starts at around the $0.028 mark and ends at around the $0.029 mark. So the difference is not that huge. It's possible we might see a pump and get into that target area for that wave 2. And once we see the formation of a wave 2, then I would expect a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a third wave. And once the high for that wave 2 is in, then we can sketch out a target area for that third wave to the lower side. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 51 mark, and that means we have massive room for us to support any movement to get us into that second wave target area. Then also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices could be coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.